Hello there! Welcome back to It Gets Lonely here, where we are now with the princess. We'll see where this goes. They would, yes. If they were still alive, but they're not. They died a long time ago. I was raised for most of my life by my servants. Okay. Oh, you answer and then you flush? Okay. You hadn't known. It's alright. I didn't need to apologize. I'm just happy that I have you now. Okay. I was getting sick and tired of only having my dolls to speak to. They aren't the best conversational partners. Well, I can see why. They don't speak. You can imagine so. Yes. Of course. You doubt any doll, even one made by a talented artisan, with an intelligent face, intelligible from a human's, would be very good at answering back. Well, porcelain dolls don't really talk, sadly. Oh no, they aren't. They're hopeless at it, really. They're so stonky-lipped. Stony-lipped, or whatever. You've had no idea how much of a relief it is to see you. This castle is so big, and without my servants, it feels so empty. Oh, I can easily imagine why. It gets so lonely here. Now, that is an interesting turn of phrase. Of course. What other options do you have? There's like no one here. Yeah, you got a huge ass house, but yet nothing to fill it with. Apparently, at least most you need is like what? Maybe a couple of rooms? One of them being the bathroom. And that's most you need is a bathroom, a place to sleep. What else? Maybe a kitchen, depending on how it fits in. So most likely two rooms and maybe a hallway. That's pretty much all you need. Not a lot. Yeah, I think that's like the most you really need. Two rooms and a hallway? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Two rooms and a hallway. That's pretty much most you need. It catches inside your head like a burr. I really need to tone myself down slightly. God damn. Why am I so very loud? How would you be freaking blinking in the yellow? Have you heard it before? Yes, we have. With the beloved, but yet very, very lonely Gravedigger. You do not. No, wait. Wrong one. You do not have much time to ponder this, however, because the princess is speaking anew in that curiously conversational manner of hers, which does not seem particularly princessly. What do you mean? She's been stuck in this castle, as far as she knows, her entire life. Maybe she learned how to speak from her servants. Well, she did say she was taught by her servants. That would explain why her consonants are so filled? Okay. Oh, listen. Oh, but listen to me. Yammering on again. It's a bad habit. I really must put a stop to it. Okay. Oh, I'm not stopping. You're probably tired, dear one, from your travels. Would you like me to show you your room? Are we gonna freaking pass by the freaking room filled with corpses? Please don't tell me we're gonna run past like the room obviously filled with corpses. I will be oddly entertained and have a reason not to freaking piss her off. Knowing nobles, they absolutely fucking adore executing when they get insulted. It tends to happen, I think. Yes, the princess announces before you can say anything to reply. I think I'll do just that. Okay. That's a good. I might show you a bit around the castle first, though. It's like a maze in here, and I wouldn't want you to get lost. Fair. I don't want to get lost either. You'd be staying here for quite some time after all. Cool. What do you mean for quite some time? Knowing our last beloved hostess, we pretty much died. The princess then hastens to take you on a tour of her home. This is my room. That's my room on Tuesdays. I swear to God, that's what she does. Why? Fortunately, she does not show you all the rooms in her abode, and neither does she offer overly long descriptions as to what the few rooms she does show you are used for. This is the torture room. Going down the list slowly. She does, however, pause by the kitchen. Where she offers you some fake vectals? I'll just go with that. Vectals. I obviously know I got the word wrong. Once the growling in your belly has been satisfied, the princess then resumes her journey. I thought I was looking at our journey. Nope, slow dyslexia kind of kicking in. She leads you down a dark, twisted hallway and up a series of equally dark, twisted steps until she arrives at a long last before a door. The princess pushes the door aside, summarily, thus permitting you entry to a small, humble bedchamber. Let's see what's inside. But first, the words. The chamber is not half so occupant as the group bed, the grand bed in which the princess resides with the residents for posture and its richy patterned wallpaper. Let's see what's in here. Got a bed, a fireplace, and a grandfather clock. You know what? This is not that much. This is actually a good amount of space. I'd be okay with this. First I thought, not much space. That's a perfect amount of space. Like, you don't need much to be happy. That's the way I see it. You don't need much to be happy. Most you need is a place to sleep, a roof over your head, and some food. That's most of what you need. I have nothing else to say other than that. Most you need is a bed, a roof over your head, and some food. Nothing more to say than that. There, now I throw the cursor off the screen. It doesn't need to be on the screen, damn it. This room's ceiling is not as high as the singular bed shoved against the wall. It's thin and narrow. The walls are unamusingly beige, and the floor beneath you soils as if wrapped wood. Okay. There is a Mildor's scent, too, which hangs in the air. One of the densest in general decay. Actually, disease and general decay. Yep, I can easily guess it's the plague. You get the feeling that nobody has slept in this room for quite some time. Huh. That might explain why it feels so very cold in here. Though, if the princess's tour of her castle has taught you anything, it is not that it is cold in every room in her abode. Well, it's a giant empty manor. I didn't expect it to be freaking warm and cozy. Now, here we are, the final stop of our tour. Okay. This will be your room, dear one. I hope it's to your liking. Yeah, I'll take it. Hell of a lot better than nothing. Princess, despite her extolled status, looks somewhat uneasy as she observes you, her eyes upturned like those of a loyal dog's. Is she concerned about your reaction to this room? Perhaps she is afraid that you will turn your nose up at her kindness. Hey, I'd be happy with a freaking place to sleep, man. I'd be happy. And it was a roof over my head. For a princess, she is awfully eager to please. At least she's trying. It's better than nothing. That's most I could say. The unexpected contrast between the princess's lofty title and her ignorant attitude makes you smile. And the room is rather scenty, yes, when it comes to its contents, but is more than passable. It has a roof and 4 walls, and though it is cold, you fancy you will feel warmer once you have slipped beneath the bed sheets. The room is not quite so fancy as your dormitory at the conservatory, and neither it is so large, but it does not have one glaring improvement over the previous lodging. Now, it does have one glaring improvement, or the last one. You will not be expected to share it with anybody else. Reasonable. There is only one bed in this room, and this is to belong to you. You think the princess and the quiet will you do a word of good. Screwed up that part of the sentence. You tell the princess as much as she and you tell the princess as much, and she smiles. That's good. I was worried you wouldn't like it. I know it isn't much to look at, but it's one of the nicest servant rooms I have in the castle. Hell yeah. Hopefully the other one is not the dungeon. Most of the maids sleep beneath the roof, and in the teeny tiny rooms, which is all cramped. Fair, so I'm guessing this is the head maid's room? There's 10 beds up there, and they're so close together, there's barely any room for a room to pass between them. Should. I thought it was perfectly ghostly when I saw it. The last time I went up there, not that I was supposed to be up there. Fair. It was a rainy day, and I couldn't go outdoors, so I was doing a bit of exploring. If the housekeeper had known I'd been skulking around, I didn't think she would have been the best pleased. It would have been best pleased. Oh yeah, she would have looked at you with, "What the fuck are you doing out here? Go back over there!" Well, in any case, nobody sleeps up there anymore. The Salisbury maids are all gone. I couldn't put you up there, though, in the attic, with all those empty beds. I don't think it'll be very cheery. You're not just the scullery maid, you're my lady's maid. That means you desire good lodging. That it'll be an insist. It would be an insult to offer you any less than this. Why, thank you. That is rather nice. And from here, I think it's the best time for me to kind of end the episode. I don't want this episode to get too terribly long, like some of my ACs. So, I hope all you guys have a great moment time and a great day too. Well, I question what the hell we're gonna do. So I'll see you guys next time.